Before we dive in, let me ask you a question. What's the one thing you wish you had the strength to let go of? Share your thoughts below. Let's create a space for honesty and growth. Write, "Embrace calm" in the comments if you're ready to master the art of emotional detachment. Welcome to Stoic Venture, where timeless wisdom meets practical living. Today, we're uncovering 8 Stoic rules to help you emotionally detach from someone. Whether it's a relationship, friendship, or a connection that no longer serves you, this journey of detachment is not about coldness or apathy, but about reclaiming your peace and independence. Inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic masters, we'll explore how to navigate these emotions with clarity, resilience, and inner strength. Grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's walk this path together. By the end, you'll have tools to transform attachment into growth and find serenity in letting go. 1. Understand the impermanence of life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Everything is ephemeral, both the one who remembers and the one who is remembered." Recognizing the impermanence of relationships is the first step to emotional detachment. Life is in constant flux, and every connection has its season. Reflect on this. Are you clinging to something that has naturally run its course? Impermanence is a fundamental truth that we often resist. We grow attached to the illusion of permanence, believing that relationships, circumstances, and even our own emotions should last forever. However, this expectation often leads to suffering. Instead, try to embrace the transient nature of life. Think about the relationships that have come and gone in your life. Each one has likely taught you something valuable, even if it ended in pain. By seeing endings as natural rather than as failures, you can begin to release the grip of attachment. One way to internalize impermanence is to practice gratitude for the present moment. When you focus on appreciating what you have here and now, you're less likely to cling to it when it inevitably changes. Start each day by reminding yourself of the fleeting nature of all things. For example, you might journal about what you're grateful for today, knowing it won't last forever. This practice doesn't make loss less painful, but it does make it more manageable, as you'll have already trained your mind to accept the flow of life. Finally, consider the wisdom of nature. Seasons change, rivers flow, and life constantly evolves. You are part of this great cycle. When you feel resistance to letting go, remind yourself that holding on too tightly is like trying to grasp water in your hands. Let it flow, and you'll find peace in the natural rhythm of life. 2. Accept what is outside your control. Epictetus reminds us, some things are up to us and some things are not. The actions, feelings, or decisions of others fall into the category of things beyond our control. When we tether our emotions to someone else's behavior, we give away our power. This rule may seem simple on the surface, but it requires deep introspection and consistent practice. To start, think about the times when you've been hurt by someone's actions or words. Perhaps you've replayed the scenario in your mind, wishing they had acted differently. This rumination only fuels your attachment and frustration. Instead, shift your focus inward. Ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? The answer will almost always point back to your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. One practical way to embrace this principle is by keeping a control journal. Each day, write down situations that triggered strong emotions and categorize them as within my control or beyond my control. Over time, this practice will help you build awareness and train your mind to focus on what truly matters. For instance, if someone doesn't reciprocate your feelings, remind yourself that their emotions are theirs to manage, not yours. Your role is to respect their autonomy while nurturing your own well-being. Another powerful exercise is visualization. Picture yourself as a tree in a storm. The wind, rain, and lightning represent the actions of others, chaotic and uncontrollable. But you, the tree, remain grounded. Your roots are your values, and your strength lies in staying anchored despite external turbulence. This imagery can help you stay calm and centered, even when emotions threaten to overwhelm you. Finally, remember that accepting what's outside your control doesn't mean apathy. It means releasing unnecessary burdens and redirecting your energy toward growth and resilience. By letting go of what you can't control, you create space for inner peace and clarity. 3. Focus on your own virtue. The Stoics believed in cultivating virtue as the highest good. Instead of dwelling on the loss or conflict, redirect your energy toward personal growth. How can you improve your character, discipline, or resilience through this experience? Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Let your actions speak louder than your attachments. By focusing on your growth, you shift your perspective from loss to opportunity. Developing your own virtue is not about ignoring your emotions, but about using them as a guide. For example, if you feel hurt or betrayed, ask yourself, what does this emotion teach me about my values? Perhaps it's a reminder to prioritize honesty, compassion, or self-respect. Use these moments of emotional turmoil as opportunities to reflect and refine your character. Engage in practices that strengthen your virtues. Journaling is a great tool for this. Write about the traits you admire in others and how you can embody them. If courage is a virtue you wish to cultivate, reflect on small, daily actions that require bravery. If patience is your goal, challenge yourself to remain calm in situations that would normally test you. Surround yourself with examples of virtue. Read about Stoic philosophers, historical figures, or even people in your life who inspire you. Their stories can serve as a reminder of what's possible when you focus on your own growth. Additionally, consider mentorship or joining communities that value personal development. Being part of a like-minded group can motivate you to stay committed to your path. Lastly, remember that virtue is a lifelong journey. There will be setbacks and moments when you fall short of your ideals. Instead of judging yourself harshly, treat these moments as opportunities for learning. The Stoics believed that every challenge is an opportunity to practice virtue. By viewing life through this lens, you transform obstacles into stepping stones toward becoming your best self. 4. Reframe emotional attachments. Emotions are not your enemy, but they can cloud judgment when unchecked. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." When you feel emotionally overwhelmed, take a step back and reframe the narrative. Emotional attachments often come with a story we tell ourselves. For example, you might believe, "I can't be happy without this person," or "This relationship defines my worth." These narratives can trap you in a cycle of dependency and pain. Reframing allows you to challenge these assumptions and create a healthier perspective. Start by identifying the core belief behind your attachment. Ask yourself, why am I holding on to this person or relationship? Once you've pinpointed the belief, examine its validity. Is it rooted in fear, insecurity, or a genuine connection? Often you'll find that the stories you've built around the attachment are exaggerated or untrue. Gratitude is a powerful tool for reframing. Instead of focusing on what you've lost, reflect on what you've gained from the experience. Maybe the relationship taught you patience, resilience, or the importance of self-love. By shifting your focus to the lessons learned, you can transform pain into wisdom. Another way to reframe is through visualization. Imagine your life a year from now, free from the emotional weight you're currently carrying. What would that freedom look like? How would it feel? Use this vision as motivation to release your attachment and move forward. Finally, practice compassion, not just for the person you're detaching from, but for yourself. Understand that it's okay to feel pain, and that letting go is a process. Be patient with yourself as you navigate this journey. Practice negative visualization. A powerful Stoic exercise is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. Imagine life without that person, not to dwell in sadness, but to prepare your mind for change. Visualizing loss helps you build resilience and appreciate the present. For instance, reflect on what life would look like if you had already let go. How would you fill the space left behind? What new opportunities might arise? This practice grounds you in reality and fosters acceptance. 6. Set boundaries with compassion. Detachment doesn't mean cutting people off harshly. It's about creating healthy boundaries. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Setting boundaries allows you to maintain inner peace while respecting the dignity of others. Consider this. What boundaries can you establish to protect your emotional well-being? Communicate them clearly and kindly. For example, if a relationship drains you, it's okay to limit interactions while wishing the person well. 7. Cultivate mindfulness and presence. Attachment often thrives in a mind preoccupied with the past or future. Bring yourself back to the present moment through mindfulness. Pay attention to your breath, your surroundings, and the sensations of now. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, confine yourself to the present. Meditation, deep breathing, or even a simple walk can help anchor you in the here and now, reducing emotional overwhelm. 8. Embrace solitude and self-reliance. The Stoics viewed solitude not as loneliness, but as an opportunity for self-discovery. Seneca advised, "Withdraw into yourself as far as you can." Use this time to reconnect with your inner world, to find strength and peace within. What hobbies, passions, or dreams have you set aside? Use this period of detachment to nurture them. Solitude is a chance to rediscover who you are beyond your connections with others. Detaching emotionally is not about erasing someone from your life, but about reclaiming your inner peace and clarity. Remember these 8 Stoic rules as your guide. 1. Embrace impermanence. 2. Accept what you cannot control. 3. Focus on your virtue. 4. Reframe attachments. 5. Practice negative visualization. 6. Set compassionate boundaries. 7. Stay present. 8. Find strength in solitude. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. And don't forget to comment, "Embrace calm," below. Together, we can cultivate resilience and wisdom, one lesson at a time.